been some complaints from your team regarding your management, and I'd like to know the reasons why.
Okay, sure. What happened, sir?
Well, there have been many instances where a delayed response in your managerial decisions has caused some issues, and we have found out that because of your lack of focus during your own pitches, our clients find your pitches disinterested. And there have been many errors in the flow of communication from your end. And your assistant has recently told us that some important files that you deemed missing were actually found in your cluttered office. Do you care to explain?
So, what we can see here is Bhaskar is experiencing the following symptoms. 1. Poor decision making. Decision making involves evaluating alternatives and selecting a final action. However, Bhaskar struggles in this area as he is unable to form a final decision while elaborating on a structure with his project team. 2. Decreased concentration. Concentration is the ability to give all your effort into one thing at a given moment of time. But Bhaskar is facing difficulty with trying just to compose an email. 3. Disorganization. Disorganization is a lack of order. Bhaskar experiences this since not only does he face trouble in planning and carrying out a task, but also finds it difficult to maintain an organized table for himself, which in turn makes it more challenging for him to locate important documents and items when needed. 4. Impaired verbal fluency. Verbal fluency is the inability to produce words easily. However, as can be seen, Bhaskar has a lowered ability to speak fluently, thus making errors in communication. But all these are factors that impact his daily life. How does any of this affect his quality of life?
In the physical aspect, he experiences inability to control impulses, and these can range from impatience while waiting in line to mood swings and outbursts of anger. Increased daytime sleepiness is also a factor that affects quality of life. Psychologically, we can see that it is difficult for him to focus and prioritize, leading to missed deadlines and forgotten meetings or social plans. In his social life, he deals with interpersonal difficulties with his employers and colleagues, and is therefore unable to accomplish expected workloads. He also experiences relationship struggles within his marriage, leading to further stress and emotional strain.
So, what do we understand from this?
Attention deficit hyperactive disorder is one of the most common neurodevelopmental disorders, usually first diagnosed in childhood, and it often lasts into adulthood. It includes a combination of persistent problems such as difficulty paying attention, hyperactivity, and impulsive behavior.
How could we possibly help Bhaskar with this disorder?
One of the treatment options for ADHD is through pharmacological treatment. Psychostimulant medications such as methylphenidate and amphetamines enhance locomotor behavior and are considered first-line therapy due to their substantial effectiveness in alleviating the core symptoms of ADHD.
Another treatment option for ADHD is cognitive behavioral therapy. CBT focuses on both the cognitive elements and the behavioral aspects, thus helping one to modify their thoughts and respond differently during certain situations. In CBT sessions, the therapist may work on developing time management and scheduling skills, proper organizational habits, and strategies to overcome procrastination and make tasks easier to complete.
So, the myth that only kids can have ADHD is not true. Adults can have ADHD too.
अरे